Abuja residents protest as FCT Minister Wike allegedly orders demolition of houses in Lugbe without notice. Now to the news info. Another resident affected by the development insisted that due processes were followed before lands were purchased. Nyesom Wike, the Minister of Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, has been accused of demolishing houses in the area of Abuja without prior notice. In a video, victims of the activities were seen lamenting the injustice done to them by the minister. Because I don't know why people will build houses. People purchased land, collected government approval, you gave them C of O and everything. They built the house and now all of a sudden you are destroying their houses. Why? Why are you destroying their houses? I'm sure that when they were building the houses, government will know. They go around to see when people are building houses. If you see them now, they'll put their red sign there. So why didn't they do that when these people were building the land and say that, okay, this is the government land? They're just taking over everything all of a sudden, destroying people's houses just like that, without notice, without anything. We saw the development control. They came here and the next thing they started removing houses. There was no prior notice. They didn't tell us anything. All we heard was that the minister was interested in the place and they said they should remove anything that is existing there. An affected resident of the area noted, this is oppression. You're oppressing people because you're in power and you know that they cannot do anything. You're interested in the land and so therefore they should go and demolish their houses. Why? They bought the land. You gave them the land. Everything does not happen without the government approval. So now because you're interested in the land, you are demolishing it and you don't have any alternative for these people. Where do you expect them to go? Where do you expect them to go? How do you expect them to survive? With the current situation of the country, you are demolishing people's houses. Where do you want them to live? And you just act as if you don't care. Then you don't care about where they want to stay, about where they want to go to. Your own is that you're interested in the land, and so they should go and demolish it for you. This is oppression. You're oppressing people. We saw the development control. They came here and the next thing they started removing houses. There was no prior notice. They didn't tell us anything. All we heard was that the minister was interested in the place. We have a layout which the director of development control signed his approval on. I don't know why they are doing that. They did it in Sentinel City and for 14 years we have been going for relocation. Up till now we have not gotten. But if they are interested in a layout, they do it within 1 month. Oh. According to the victim in the video, the demolition came without the usual practice of giving notices before the demolition. They came here on Wednesday and marked few houses on Wednesday, and the next day they came with machines to remove buildings. Normally they give us notices, first, second, third notices. None was given. Tell us the reason why you are demolishing houses. They don't want to tell us, but they came with policemen firing tear gas. See? What else do you call this? Oppression. See the people we have in power oppressing people. You are just an FCT minister and see what you are doing, and the president will not say anything about it. Imagine this man becomes our president tomorrow, God forbid. The things that he is going to do in this country, the shege is going to be on a pro max level because he doesn't care. Tell us the reason why you are demolishing houses. No, you didn't tell us. Even when we call them for an interview to understand what is happening, they refuse to listen to us, instead shooting tear gases. Even a civil defense guy said he was going to shoot me. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? On their own property again. On something that belongs to them, you are terrorizing them for it again. You are saying you will shoot them just because somebody sent you on an errand and you are not using your brain to think that, okay, why are these people demolishing these people's houses? And you are not giving them an alternative. You are not giving them where else to go to. And it's not as if they just went to hijack the land or something. They actually paid for it. We went through paper channels to get the land. What they do is that they intimidate us by telling us that it is AMAC land. I don't know why they are threatening us with AMAC every day. If you have money to go to development control, you get approval. If you do not give them money, you will not get approval. The same director that is causing all this has building in all these estates. If you do not give him land, he will not give you approval. The unnamed resident affected by the demolition said in the video. Another resident affected by the development insisted that due processes were followed before lands were purchased. I have my land here. Some of those affected are currently in the hospital. What they are doing to us is not good. It is unfair. This is where all of my life saving is. A lot of people will be unemployed if this thing continues. They keep punishing us without following the normal process. If you mark a place, you must give us ample time to come and defend ourselves. Why would you mark a place and the next day you are destroying the place without giving us notice? The unnamed resident noted. It's just oppression. It's just misuse of, this is totally abuse of power. Because you can't just wake up one day and go and start demolishing people's house. It is not as if they did not get enough, approval to build the land. They paid for it. It's not as if they just woke up one day and go and start building their houses on the land. No, they did not. They're just dismantling people's houses. Where do you expect them to go to? It will be recalled that the FCT Minister Wike ordered the military to take over Sabon Lugbe after allegations that property owners were stopping a demolition exercise by the Federal Capital Territory. There have been series of demolitions under the Wike-led administration in the Federal Capital Territory, with pleas in some quarters for an end to the activities. It is really wrong. What he is doing, it is wrong. With the current situation of the country, you are just stressing people out. They have to think about what to eat. They have to think about what to wear. And now they have to think about where to stay. It is wrong. It is oppression. It is really wrong. What this man is doing does not make any sense. And people should call him to order. His Oga should call him to order. Because this is every shade of wrong. Very, very wrong. Abuja says UK will cause anarchy in FCT. I'm telling you, because you can't be doing things to people and you expect them to keep quiet. Very soon they'll fight back. They'll fight back. What exactly is your problem? You're even threatening them with tear gas, saying that you will shoot them on top of their own property again. Sabawani says, in this hardship, where does he want them to go? 69 these people are wicked and heartless. They feed on the people's suffering and blood. Wicked people, may God crush all of you. Amen. Nobis Onu says, don't you know that the man Wike is a poisonous adder? I'm telling you, very, very poisonous. Very poisonous. You think about people's plight. You just don't do. You are in a political position. You should have empathy. You should. Okay, if I demolish these people's houses, I gave them notice yesterday and I'm destroying their houses today, where do you want them to go to? At least even if you want to destroy their house, you give them ample time to look for where else to stay. They have to think of what to eat, what to do, and now you are giving them issues on where to stay again. God will deliver us from oppressors. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.